mind. Okay. Recording. Okay. So I Zoomed with almost everybody that said they want to go diamond in the next 90 days. And that was 6 of you. So I know Mary was out of town, so we still gotta do ours. If you're not busy, Mary, can we do it when we're done here with this 9 o'clock power hour team Zoom, whatever you All right, so Mary's the only one left, I think, on my list. It was very, very busy. I even trained somebody new, so very busy weekend. I wrote down
I'll change your hand in a second. Hold on.
everything that you guys said, so I'm going to make a very conscious effort to check in with people daily that said that they want a daily check-in. Some of you said you want a weekly check-in, a weekly Zoom, a weekly message, or
Babe.
I think most of you said daily or once a week. Oh, Stacy said every couple days. So here's the deal. If you don't hear from me, please message me, because it means I forgot. I'm only human, but I'm going to write this down so that I don't forget. But if for some reason your day that we agreed on comes around and you haven't heard from me, please message me, because it probably means that I unintentionally didn't message you, but I should have. So I have no problem holding everybody accountable, because I know what all of you are going for. I wrote it down. I know exactly what it is, and I know exactly how to remind you if you're getting off track. And a lot of you gave me permission to, put you in check if I need to. So if we didn't say that to each other, then don't worry. You're not one of those people that said, put me in check if I need it. But some of you did. So I want to let you know that I have everything written down. I will check in with you every day for some of you, once a week for some of you, every couple days for some of you. And I'm super proud that all of you watched that video and got so much from it. I didn't have any negative reviews with that video. So I'm so excited, because sometimes in this company, when a leader is very red, it can come across the wrong way. And I don't think that it came across that way to anybody. So I'm happy about that. And I actually went to an event yesterday that Nina was at here in LA, and she's not as forceful as she was in that video in person. I think it was just the situation of the video, in that she was asked to give tips from a presidential team going ambassador. And so you kind of have to put it in that context, that's why she was so amped up and energetic and this is what you need to do, because these are not people that she was talking to that just started. These are people that have been in the business for a while, that are going and ranking up through the ranks, that are having bigger and bigger teams. I mean, these people are professionals, which is what we all want to be. So that's why I showed that video, because I feel like you are all at that level, and that's what you all want, is a sustainable business that continues to grow. So with that being said, also I'm gonna go over with you guys. I wrote it all down, sorry. Let's talk about the schedule. Okay, so right now Taina is doing the evening Zooms, 8:30, Monday through Thursday. Friday, we've done Zooms in the past on Friday nights, and people tend to not really hop on. So we just decided that we wouldn't do Friday nights, but Jenny reached out to me and said she wanted to be on the schedule. So Fridays, we can still do Friday Zooms, but if another time works better for everybody, like maybe if we do it in the middle of the day or lunchtime or something like that, we can still do a Zoom at another part of the day on Friday besides the one in the morning at 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to pick a different time, I'm totally fine with that. But I wanted to talk about this week, and I know I didn't do this in the past, and I have to. Please, if you can, tell us what days you can host a Zoom, either in the morning or in the evening or 5 o'clock. Friday, anytime. Because I know I've been having trouble doing it every single morning. So, because this month is insane and I'm closing escrow on our house and we're going to have to move and be out of here by the end of the month, I ask you, please, for the love of God, like somebody take over. I'm not saying every single day has to be taken over, but at least a couple days during the week in the mornings for me, please, because I need it. And
I can tell you right now, I can do 3 days a week in the mornings. I can do 3 days.
Okay. So mornings work best for you.
Yes.
Okay. So are you guys okay with just having a morning Zoom on Friday, or do you feel like you need a second one on Friday? How does everybody feel about that?
I'm good with the one in the morning, Friday morning.
Morning works best for me too.
That works. I know it works good for you, Jaleesa, because of the time difference. Okay.
Yeah, the morning Zoom in the morning. The morning Zoom on Fridays would be great. I mean, because I know Friday nights, people start get busy and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we have lives, we have families. Like we do stuff with our family on Friday nights. Or go out with our, significant other or whatever. So, okay. So we'll just stick to the Friday mornings then. I'm gonna write that down. And I'm going to I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was already adding to the team page this morning, helping us organize our week this week. So I put some organizational things for, I know, see, Mary, she's got her Friday night movies. She loves to go out and watch her movies under the stars with her honey pie. So yeah, and I don't want you to be thinking about this. I want you to just enjoy your night with Tom. So, all right. I lost my train of thought, you guys. I need to drink this coffee. Okay, yeah. So I started an album on our team page that's just dedicated to power hours. So I'm going to add this schedule to it that we're creating right now. And of course, we can change things around. It's not like set in stone. Like if you figure out a different day of the week's better for you, we can always change things. Stacy, you want to do Wednesday morning? Okay. I'm not really concerned so much about the mornings, but I'm concerned about Taina being the one that does the nighttime one, because I know some nights she's probably going to need somebody to step in. I'm reading the comments. Yeah, Amy, I agree. Okay. The Mexico Zooms, it's like pulling teeth in that chat, seriously. You would think it wouldn't be, but everybody is so crazy busy with their teams that it's like, I got to go in there and be like the hall monitor and be like, hey, what are we doing with the schedule? I feel annoying being the one that's doing that, but whatever. If it gets done, that's the way it has to go, I guess. You can step in when needed. Okay, Mary. So, Yes, we're going to get to that, Taina. If you want to take over when we get to that, you can. Fridays are going to be dedicated to follow-up. That's what we're going to be doing on Friday. So I want you guys to know that when you hop on a Friday morning Zoom, it's going to be follow-up. You know, whoever leads the Friday Zoom, they could do whatever they want, but let's focus primarily on follow-up because it's the end of the week. So you want to do follow-up. Taina, you can do it. You're probably still sleepy, huh? All right. So Stacy said Wednesdays. Mary said she can step in. Mary, do you want to rotate with me and Taina in the evening? Like I can do the evening Zoom on the day that I'm not doing a morning Zoom? Taina, does that seem like that will be helpful? Because I know Taina likes to do Instagram at night. You guys can unmute yourself if you want. Okay. So, Mary, is there any day during the week that's good for you in the evening, the 8:30 time? And then Jenny, what days are good for you, you said?
I'm open to any day. If anybody has a specific day they want to do, I can, work around with that, but I can do any day in the week.
Okay, so I obviously will do Monday morning because we always meet as a team on Monday mornings. Stacy said she'll do Wednesday, so you have
I can do Tuesday.
you have your pick: Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, any of those.
I can do all those three.
Shoot, okay, Jenny. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I think we need your energy at the end of the week.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so then that frees me up to do, Taina, if you want me to do Tuesday or Thursday in the evening, I can. And Mary, if you want to pick up any of the other days, or maybe Wednesday. You want me to do Thursday night, Taina? Okay, so I'll do Thursday night. And then Mary, what day do you want to do? I can't do Wednesday night. And then for Taina, I don't know what works better, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, or if she needs.
And also, what time is good for everybody? Because I know, like, right now, everyone's barely waking up. So what's a good time for everybody to do this?
In the evening or in the morning?
In the morning, like, what time in the morning are you guys ready?
For me, this time is good because I know I can count on her being asleep. So I would like to keep 9 o'clock on my days, but if you guys want to do different times on your days, you can. Just tell me what time you want to do so I can put it on the schedule.
9 o'clock on my end would be 10 o'clock, which would be great on my end. So if 9 o'clock would be great for everybody else, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so Mary, Wednesday? Okay. And does the time in the evening still work for everybody? 8:30?
That's fine on my end.
China?
I know everybody said that's when their kids are in bed, so I'd rather just leave everything the same. That way we can get like in the habit of,
Okay.
we know that's the time. Like even if no one's on, I'd rather everyone know like that's the time.
Y'all are falling asleep on me today. So
I should have helped you host it, man. We should have pumped everybody up.
you guys are all asleep.
Um,
The camera's off. Like, don't talk to me. It's too early. Oh, hi everybody. I've been up since 6. It was hard to get out of bed today. I was late to the Zoom. I didn't get up till 6. I was like, oh. And I got woken up like 3 times and I still didn't get out of bed. That's bad. Okay, so we'll keep the 8:30 time in the evening and the 9 a.m. in the morning. And you guys, like, this isn't set in stone. If we figure out when the kids go back to school that, you know, we want to change the times, I'm always game for that. Just let me know. All right, so we got a good schedule going on. Cool, I can mark that off. Mexico, I will find out. Last I heard, like it wasn't confirmed, so I don't want to make a schedule for it, but last I heard, the 2 leaders that I thought would disagree but agreed was Tuesday night and Thursday night. So I just need to double check that that's actually, because I asked them, please don't do it on Monday because it's too hard for me to get on an evening Zoom on Monday because Monday is the day I meet with my team and it's just too crazy. So some of them did want to do Monday and then some of them wanted to do Tuesday and Thursday. Everybody agreed not to do Friday because we didn't have anybody show up, but they also wanted to have a little bit of time between the 2 Zooms during the week because, you know, they wanted to give everyone enough time to invite people on and not make them like back to back. So at least have a day in between. So I think Tuesday and Thursday was what was going to work, but I'm not sure. So
that's what I was going to ask you too, is what day's Mary's team Zoom? Because I know you've been inviting us to those. So what day is that?
she doesn't always do those. I invite
okay.
you when she does because she has her team meet on Wednesday nights locally.
Okay, I just didn't want like everybody to be feeling overwhelmed. So I thought maybe like that day, if there is one that pops up, everybody just know like we won't have whatever one that night if she has one, you know, that way everybody's not having to hop from one to another.
Yeah, but hers is more like training. She doesn't do like, I mean, there is a little bit of work time, but it's mostly training.
I know, but I just feel like most of the time, like when there is another one, like everybody's done to get on Zoom again. They're just like, no. So I'd rather just know that you guys don't really have to. And if you do want to, just message me and I don't mind like still doing it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, last week was just kind of like a blur.
Mm-hmm.
It was a holiday week. It felt like the weekend was like a week long.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what day is it? Half the time. It felt like the longest weekend of my life. I was seriously like bored to tears.
Yeah.
I was like, can we all get back to work, please? I'm bored.
Right.
That's just me, you guys. So anyway, yeah, I agree. If there's something on, like if Denise is doing a training or like if Carla is doing a special Zoom or something that we all want to be on as a team, yeah, we should just not have the Zoom that night because it's a lot of Zooms. All right. I'll get back to you for the Mexico schedule and see what they finally agreed on. And then Where did everybody go? The other thing I wanted to talk about was the giveaways. Okay, so I totally spaced on Saturday, and I take full responsibility for spacing on Saturday on doing the coffee and the frother giveaway. I didn't see anybody add to the giveaway entries. I just saw that we had about 6. So I didn't think it would be a big deal to skip it and just do 2 next Saturday, but then Taina said that she had people waiting, which I didn't know. And she wanted to do the coffee giveaway. So when do you want to do that? Do you want to do that today?
I think we should, just because, like, if we tell
Your
the people
entries in
something and they're waiting, then it's like,
Yeah. But do you have all your entries in there? Because I know some people didn't post their entries yet.
well, I just put the people I signed up in there. I didn't really put anybody else. I didn't really do host to post last week, really.
Okay, so let's agree that since you're doing the giveaway today, that anything that happened between the 1st and yesterday has to be in the comments, and so that person's name can be drawn. So when
Yeah, that's a good idea.
it's done. What time are you doing it at?
What did you ask?
She's like, I'm so tired. I'm sorry now.
I just got confused, like, really easy.
Morning, you're at your thing. What time do you want to do the giveaway?
I can do it anytime, like around noon, 1, 2.
Okay, because right now I'm taking a look. How many entries do we have in this thing? We have 8. Okay. So you added 1 person. Okay. I know Stacy needs to add some people. So Stacy, I'm tagging you.
There should be two people in there that I added. There's not?
There's 1 I saw you just added, and then I saw you.
Okay, were we adding host to post and distribute, like, people we signed up and customers, or just?
Okay, so let me read you guys the post again. I know these posts tend to get lost, and I don't know how to make them like the first thing that you see.
I think I made them an announcement already, didn't I?
It says it's an announcement. It says pin to top. Should I do that?
Yeah, that's what you do.
Pin to top. Okay, now you guys should be able to find it. Okay, so we're giving away a bag of coffee and a frother to 4 people. 4 people are going to win that. We all agreed, now that everyone's on here at the same time, we all agreed that we were going to have whoever had an extra bag of coffee volunteer for those 4 bags. So I was going to do a bag. Taina's going to do a bag. I think Jaleesa said she had an extra bag, and Stacy has an extra bag. So we have the 4 bags covered. I have the frothers. I can mail them to whoever wins, no problem. The way to enter is enrolling a customer is an entry, enrolling a distributor is an entry, host to post is an entry. And if you have any customers that place additional orders, okay, this month, you can enter them in this coffee giveaway. Okay, so everybody understand how you get an entry in here?
So all our customers that placed orders this last week can go on there?
If it's a new customer, that's an entry. If it's an old customer that hasn't ordered anything and they order something this month, that's an entry.
Okay, then I have people to add, yeah.
If your customer that you signed up this month decides to place another order because we have like a new product coming out this month, they decide to buy that new product, or they decide to place the second order this month, even though they already have an order going, that's also an entry.
Okay.
So basically anything that is helping your volume grow is an entry.
Okay, I was confused. I thought it was only for, like, the people you signed up.
It says current Loyal customer placing additional order, 1 entry.
Okay, I didn't read it, I guess. My bad.
All right, well, I pinned it, so hopefully it doesn't get lost again, and you guys can read the contest. I changed the date to July 31st, so. Okay, so Stacy, add your entries, and then Taina, if you have anything to add it. Taina's gonna do the drawing at noon, she said today. So in 2 hours and 20 minutes, she's gonna do the drawing. So wait till she does the drawing, and if you have people enroll today, put your entries in the contest, and then I'm gonna pull a name on Saturday. Okay. I see somebody's typing in there already. All right, cool. So that's what's going on with the giveaways. Now, I want to clarify, our team has a giveaway, okay? You guys are going to win something. The prize is summer cash giveaway, $50. One of you guys is going to win $50. Now, I personally thought that that was too low, considering the goals that everybody has. So in this thread, I should probably pin this one to the top too. I don't know how many things can be on the top. So this one, every time you have a customer, you post it in the comments and just follow the number sequence. Every time you enroll a distributor, post it in the comments, follow the number sequence. I'm gonna do additional little prizes throughout the month besides this, okay? Because I think this is not enough, considering how hard everybody works here, okay? So I'm not gonna tell you guys what you're gonna win. I'm just gonna make it a sticky note giveaway. I'm gonna write stuff on back of sticky notes that I have bought for you guys, and you all are gonna pick a number, and that's what you're gonna get. Okay, so it's gonna be a surprise. I think it's fun. But anyway, this is our contest as a team. All right, so I think everyone's clear on that. Okay, cool. We have 50% off distributor kits for the next 7 days. So we're going to focus heavily on enrolling new distributors into your business. All of you have new distributors into your business as a goal this month. You know, some of you want to bring in, 3. Some of you want to do your steps to success. Some of you want to bring in, whatever you need for the promotion you're going for. Those goals were discussed individually. So this is a perfect incentive for you to get that goal done this week. I wouldn't wait past this week. Why would you want to? It's 50% off. I have some stories that I can put in the chat right now for that promotion, the 50% off. I believe it ends on Sunday at midnight Central Time. So I believe it started today. So we just have 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 days for this. You don't need a code. It's the company's doing it. So if you do want to get your live stream green carpet ticket, I suggest for that code, that's going to be valid through July 31st. So I recommend that if you get it before the promotional period is over, just hang on to it. If you need to sign up any stragglers on Monday morning because, they didn't sign up by Sunday for some reason. Monday is the 15th, so A lot of people get paid on the 15th. I would really promote this every day. Go live about it, have stories about it, message people, follow up with everyone and their mother who you have talked to about the business, because sometimes it makes people jump off the fence. Now, let me just reiterate this to you guys. You don't want somebody coming into your business if they're not ready to actually take it seriously. So you don't want to just sign people up for products because it's $50. Like, I've done that before. Honestly, it's not worth your time. It's better that you enroll like 2 or 3 people that are actually serious than enroll 5 that could care less. You know what I mean? Like, you want to bring quality people into your business, and people that are here to build a business. You know, that can mean they want to make $100, $200. That can mean they want to make $500, $1,000. It doesn't matter what their goal is. The point is that you know that they have a good work ethic and they actually want to do it. So those are the people that you should be talking to. Continue to add to your network this week. Continue to make those connections. Relationships are everything in this business. And last night when I was at Nina's event, oh, by the way, I realized that the video I took, there was like helicopters flying around because I was literally in South Central. Okay, it was a rough neighborhood. And you couldn't really hear her that well. So I added somebody else's video to our team page because she was sitting in the front row. So Nina's voice came out a lot louder and a lot clearer there. So if you want to check out the video and you were like, I can't hear her, I got you. I put up a video of the whole thing where you can hear her because the girl was sitting like 2 feet from her. So something she said that struck me, that I have always felt about this business, is she said, if you want to build a sustainable business with longevity and something that's going to carry you through years and years, it's about relationships. It's about building relationships. And I think all of us know how to do that here. I don't think I need to train any of you on how to do that. You all do it naturally in your own way. But I want you to keep that in mind, because she said, I never, what did she say exactly? She said when she said, oh, I remember what she said. It was so good. I wish I wrote it down, but I was doing the Facebook Live because I wanted you to hear what she had to say. She was saying, name me one team that has ever won a championship without practicing together. Name me one team that's ever won a trophy without knowing each other, without talking to each other, without practicing together day in and day out. It doesn't exist. So I really want to emphasize that with you guys. Building relationships is everything in this business. It's never a waste of your time. Because guess what? Even if somebody doesn't sign up with you right now, they're going to remember the conversation you had with them when they are ready to sign up, and they're going to come look for you. If it's a year from now, if it's 2 years from now, if it's 5 years from now, I'm telling you from experience, because I have signed people up that I've literally been talking to for 5 years. They've been watching me do this business. So it really is true. People come in at their own time, okay, when it's right for them. And our job is just to talk to as many people as we can, because not everyone's going to be ready in July. So don't go back to the same 5 people you've talked to 100 times. Please do yourself the favor to talk to more people. Make it a goal. She said, actually, she gave a really good analogy. She said she gave us all her secrets. So watch that video because she does a lot of face-to-face. She said she puts 10 pennies in her pocket every day. And when she leaves her house, this is how she keeps track of her leads, you guys. I know this seems kind of funny, but it's what works for her. Obviously, she did something right. She's presidential. And she did it in 4 months. So she takes 1 penny from her pocket and transfers it to her other pocket every time she has a meaningful conversation with somebody that's new to her, that she's never met before. And she gets, she either gives them her card or finds them on Facebook, some way to contact them again. And she does that. She does the 10 pennies every day. She said, I will allow you to transfer a penny from one pocket to the other if you have that conversation on Facebook. That's fine. If you message someone or you text someone and you have that conversation, but it has to be a meaningful conversation where you find out what's going on in their life. And she said something very important too. If you know what other people want in their life and you help them get there, you will automatically by default get to where you want to go. So a lot of you guys have been asking me for recruiting tips or like how to sign up distributors. I just gave you the answer. It's never about you, and it's always about them. What do they want? And if you continue to ask them the right questions, they will sign up with you. But if they don't see that you have an interest in what this business is going to do for them, then either it's not the right time for them or they're not really interested or something's got to give. But if you're having trouble in that conversation of signing a distributor up, this might be the reason, because her enrollment rate is really high. She was saying when she first started in network marketing, it would take her like 25 people she had to talk to for one person to say yes. Now she has like a 90% closing rate. So again, she does this face-to-face. She doesn't do Facebook, except Facebook Lives and like posting about what she's doing and parties that she's having. But she doesn't really work this business on Facebook. She does it in person. So if that is your strength and Facebook hasn't been working for you so far, I invite you to work in your strength. If you know that when you sit down with somebody and you have a conversation with them, they sign up with you, and that's the way you've signed people up in the past or you've gotten them on the phone, then that's what you need to be doing. But maybe you shouldn't be messaging people. Maybe you should be calling people or sitting down and having coffee with people. Okay, that's okay. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You have to do what works for you. Okay? Like personally, I know that about myself. I know that if somebody sits down in front of me and we have a conversation about why this business would help them, and I ask them what it would do for them, and I ask them how much money they'd want to make, and I'd ask them what they would do with that money, and I would ask them how this could bring them freedom, and I would ask them all these questions, and I already know all the answers to that, that even if they don't sign up with me on that day, that it's only a matter of time of one of my posts they're going to see that they're going to say, okay, I'm ready, because I've seen it happen. So I'm telling you it's true. So that's something very important that I think she said, and it's hard to do that online, you guys. It's hard because you can't see the person, you can't hear their voice. So we have to go that extra mile if that's the only way you can work this business, because for some of you, it is the only way you can work this business. And I understand that, because you have little kids and you have little pockets of time throughout the day. And if that's you, that's fine. But I'm just asking you, make that connection. Like maybe don't text people, maybe send them voice memos instead. Exactly. And if you are working this business 100% on social media, you better be going live like every day. Because if people don't know who you are, they're not going to do business with you, and they don't know who you are from posts. They don't. For all they know, somebody else could be posting for you, because there's people out there that do that. They hire other people to run their social media accounts. So they don't really know who you are if you're not going live. So that's very important that you go live. Okay? And again, if that's not your strength, you can use social media to have people make appointments with you and meet them one-on-one. That's what I did at the beginning of my business. Before all this Facebook Live nonsense was alive, there was none of that 5 years ago when I started. So I worked this completely different. I did what Nina does now. I would show myself at parties. I would take pictures of people with wraps on and post it on my social media. I would, throw up before and after pictures of my customers or myself. That would grab people's attention. And then I could sit down and have a sip and sample in their house, or meet them for coffee, or talk on the phone real quick. That's what worked for me. And it still does to this day. It still does. I'm still getting the whole hang of this branding yourself on social media. Okay, like it's still a learning curve for me. I've always done both. Always. Because I don't want to miss out. That's just how I am. Okay, so with that being said, we got the BBK 50% off talked about. Let's talk about charting. Let's talk about charting. Let me see if I have a chart I can pull up here. Oh, I have to share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? I don't know if I have charts on this computer. I don't think I do. You know what? That's okay. I can use the whiteboard feature on here.
You could pull up a chart too on your eSuite or Google.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay, hold on. Let's do that.
They're on our team page too, aren't they?
Yes, duh, yes.
I think I just posted a bunch of them like last week too, so it should be like in the news thread or whatever.
All right, let's talk about charting, because I think some of you are still lost when it comes to charting, and it's very simple. All it is math, you guys. Don't be afraid of it. And all it is a number. All right.
Everyone's so quiet today, huh?
I think everyone's still recovering from all the sugar they ate all weekend. I know.
Right?
I'm like,
I
so
ate way too many
that
carbs. It made me super sick. I was sick for like 2 days. My stomach was so upset from eating like fried food and carbs. It was crazy.
I know, right? Me too. Oh, here we go. All right. I am going to just pull up a Ruby chart for the sake of charting. Okay. Some of you are choosing to go executive this month, so this is going to look a little bit different for you. Some of you are already Ruby and or above and going for the next promotion, so this is more about making sure someone on your team gets here. Okay. So if you have an executive chart, get that out and look at that, because it looks a little bit different than this. But basically, doing your steps to success, you should be able to easily make a Ruby on your team. If you just,
I don't see the chart, Melissa. Do you have it up or is it?
Yeah. Oh, what happened
I
to
think
it?
your share screen got stopped or something.
Oh, what's happening? So I hate this computer.
How is Alicia doing? Did she get moved?
Yeah, she got moved.
Oh.
I pulled it up. You guys can't see it.
Maybe you're on your screen. I don't know. No, we can't. Now we can.
No? Okay. She's good. I zoomed with her last night. Recording this because she can't be on. Okay. So if you guys are doing the steps to success, 3 distributors, 4 customers a month, you should be able to help someone on your team accomplish this, or yourself if you haven't done it for the first time. Okay. For some of you, you really did your steps to success, and that's okay. That's a good goal to just go for if you haven't done it before. And then this will just organically happen. So Ruby, as you guys know, makes $474 a month, and it's 3 qualified legs. A qualified leg. Now, some of you guys have asked me, what does that mean? Well, this whole chart, which means you and these 3 people, to go Ruby, you have to have a total of 2,000 in volume, okay? And 3 qualified legs. That means qualified means 400 in volume. That makes somebody qualified on your chart. Does that mean this person has to be 400? This person has to be 400. They all have to be at 400. However, if you do the math on that, you will notice it's not 2,000. It is actually less. It is 400 times 3 is 1,200. So you would still need 800 in volume to go Ruby. So the reason that they do qualified leg is because they want you to be able to get the promotion if one person or if you have a heavy leg. Like let's say you have 1,500 coming out of one person. I don't know why the hell this keeps doing. What the heck is happening here? Okay. Let's say, I'm just gonna try not to move this too much. Let's say this person is at 1,500. Okay, I just told you it takes 2,000 to go Ruby. If this person's at 1,500, you just, what the hell? Come on, dude. You just need these 2 people to be at 400. Do you see what I'm saying? For you, you'll be over 2,000 at that point. But you just need them to be qualified. If you have a heavy leg, actually, what am I saying? Only half of your volume can come out of one person. So only 1,000 can come out of one person out of these 3. So if this person's at 1,000, then that means this person's got to be at minimum 400, and this person's got to have the rest of that volume. But they want to make sure that you're able to get the promotion if that's the case on your team. Like let's say you have someone that's an executive under you and their volume is at 800. Okay, so that means the remainder of this 2,000 has to go between these 2. Does that make sense? Everyone's got to be at 2,000. So to make your life easier and to not think about, oh my God, all these numbers, because I know not everybody is into numbers, and for some of you, it's a little bit confusing, and I totally understand that. You have to remember that I used to be a bookkeeper, so numbers are easy for me to look at, and some people hate charting for that reason. I like to chart. I like to know where everything's at. So with that being said, the easiest way for you to just stick this in your mind so that you know that you're going to hit that 2,000 is that everybody is at 500, because it's evenly distributed that way. So you got 500 for this person, 500 for this person, that's 1,000, 500 for this person, that's 1,500, 500 for you from your personal customers, that's 2,000. So that promotion is done. If everybody just focuses on having 500 in volume, the promotion is done, okay? Now, for some of you, because you have people on your team that are not active, that has been stopping you from getting this promotion. Let me tell you why the volume that is still in your organization is useful to you. Because if you want to hit this promotion, but you only have like a one person working, like this chart is filled out with people, but only one person is like really active. And then the other two people, it's just like they got 2 customers or like an order of 80 BV or whatever. Use it. Use it to go to this promotion, but use it in an intelligent way. What does that mean? Don't put a bunch of customers here and a bunch of customers here to get to your promotion, because that's a lot of work that you're putting on yourself. It's way easier to promote in 30 days. We don't even have 30 days. We have 26 days at this point, when everybody is working towards the same goal. So if everyone that's in your organization, you tell them, first thing that I want you to focus on is 500 Club. That means doing your steps to success at the best you can. You're new. I'm not expecting you to fill the whole thing out, but at least can we say that you're going to get your shopping spree done, your 4 customers, and you're going to get on some product because you need some results. Most people are going to say yeah. So it's going to be really easy for you to help them get to 500. You know, even if they enroll 1 distributor and they get a fast start, that distributor orders product that they're going to be using. These kits that we have with all this extra product are so easy for this promotion. That's the whole reason they were created, for somebody that signs up with you having volume coming in. So if you set the goal for your whole team, everyone's got to be at 500, promotion's going to happen. It's just going to happen. So let's say you have somebody right here that's at 80. It's a lot smarter for you to enroll somebody new, a new distributor, and put them here. So that 80 and whatever that new distributor does is added together. That's together to get to that 500. Okay, so if it's you and like 1 person working here, then you should want to enroll 2 new distributors, and you're going to make $200 in fast start bonuses, and you're going to complete your chart. We have an amazing opportunity right now. These kits are 50% off. So put people on 3-way calls with me. If you can't close them and you've been talking to them for a long time, talk to the person that enrolled you and put them on the phone with that person. Sometimes they have to hear from somebody else that is where they want to be at for them to say, okay, I'm ready to do this. And that's okay. You know, use the experience of time that's on this team to your advantage to get to these promotions, because a lot of you want to go diamond in the next 90 days. This is the first step. You have to get here first, because after you get here, you have to make sure other people on your team are getting here. So honestly, like a Ruby promotion, if everybody is working, and I know that is a little bit idealistic, okay? Like I know I am in reality, like I get it. Sometimes you enroll people, they sign up and you never hear from them again. But this is why the steps to success were created, because if you're always doing that, your paycheck is always going up. It doesn't matter if somebody leaves or doesn't do something or whatever. It doesn't matter, because you are making yourself responsible for your paycheck going up $300 every month. Even if you didn't promote, if you enroll 3 people and 3 fast start bonuses roll into your pocket, that's $300. So wouldn't you like to roll into this promotion with $300 and then making the commissions on top of it? That's pretty sweet. That's a sweet deal. So that is a Ruby chart. You guys, it's not that complicated. It's literally 3 people. 3 people that are eligible for $3,000 guarantees. 3 people that are eligible for 4 months of earning a rank up bonus of $10,000 and above. If they don't want to sign up with you with all that stuff on the table, that's insane. Like, you're probably talking to the wrong person if that's the case, because that should be extremely enticing, especially this time of year when kids are going to go back to school. Moms are going to have to spend $1,000, some of them, in back to school shopping for their kids, for supplies, for clothes, for all that stuff. So start posting in that way. Start posting about money for summer vacation, money for back to school shopping. That's what people are really interested in. They're not, most of them, coming in with the vision of thousands of dollars. They're just thinking about their immediate goal of what's going on in their house right now. They're just thinking about grocery money. They're just thinking about gas money. $100 faster bonus, they see you making that, that's a big deal for a lot of people. So keep that in mind. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about charting. It's pretty simple. If this is still confusing you, then, you know, message me so that you're not confused.
So I just want to say, like, we're gonna do this every Monday, so you guys can be like, you guys will have a chance to ask questions, and also things always change, new things come up, so we can always talk about it. And I want you guys to be like really good at charting, because I sucked for so long, and I think that's what kind of stopped me from promoting for so long, because nobody told me the things that I wanted to know. So I feel like if everybody knows, then everybody's going to be promoting even faster, because you're not going to have to question where you're going to put a customer or what to do if a distributor stops working. You're not going to be doing that all the time. There's going to be times where, yes, you have to replace people, but obviously we'll talk about it more. So on Mondays, we're just going to dedicate it to, well, Monday, I know that we have our team Zoom, but like at night, I was planning to do some charting too. Does anybody have any questions on charting? Because I know charting can be really confusing. And if it ever feels really overwhelming when we're charting on Monday or whatever, and you just feel like you're just not ready for that type of chart to watch, it's fine too. You don't have to stay on or whatever, because I know sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, especially like the more in-depth information. So they'll always be recorded, so you guys can always go back to them. And Denise has some really good ones on her YouTube. Like if you want to know past diamond and above, she has some really good in-depth ones that explain like everything in detail, cabs, all of that stuff. So if you're like me, when I joined, I wanted to know all that. Those really were helpful for my brain, because I wanted to know, so I would always watch them.
All right. That's pretty much all I had for you guys. I'm going to stop the recording.